Guys, so I just want to share a few old yearbook photos of Chad Daybell and Richard Allen. I know that's kind of an odd combination, but I don't have enough stuff to share for a full video, and those are the two that I wanted to share with you. I only have like I think 3 Richard Allen photos and like maybe like 10 of Chad Daybell. So it's not going to take that long, so I figured I'd just put them together. What the heck? It's going to be a weird thumbnail. Richard Allen and Chad Daybell, because they have absolutely nothing in common. I mean, well, I guess they might have some stuff in common, but not really anything to do with each other. But oh well. Let's do Chad first. So yeah, I found like 12 pictures, I think. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting to see what they look like back in high school. Chad has more pictures because he was involved in more stuff. He's like sports and stuff, and like a bunch of like different things, what do you call it, like groups or whatever in high school. So there's more pictures of him. So here we have him right here. Looks pretty much the same. I mean, he's got his braces, you could tell. And then we have this one right here. Okay. And then this one, he's actually up here in the in rare moments, the student council was deadly serious. So you can see right up here. It says, when they were in this prim and proper mood, mountains were moved. There was nothing this crew could not handle. Usually, as soon as the donuts arrived, the mood changed from serious to festive. Student council front row. And then it goes through the front row. And then when it gets to Chad, I'm not going to name anybody else, but Chad is the back row. So it says Chad Daybell is the treasurer. So right here, he was the treasurer and student council. Okay. And oh wait, he's in another one. I forgot. I'm glad I zoomed out. He is up here in the. Let's see if it says anything. So Robbie got into the holiday spirit early. Oh, here we go. The student council was responsible for 3 dances: homecoming, Christmas, and Morp. During the 85-86 school year, the money for the Christmas dance was donated to the Sub for Santa Fund. Every year, student council is responsible for purchasing and decorating the Christmas tree for the front hall. This year, the tree was decorated with ice cream cones, packages, and multicolored bulbs. Standing on the very tip of the ladder was a job delegated to Chad Daybell and Rob Fox. The rest of the council played it safe and stayed on the ground level. So here he is up here. So there he is. So now he's right here in that wig and helmet. So it says, having a serious discussion with a casual flair was the student council's unusual gift. Some found it amazing that more was accomplished by the council during their wacko moods. Many an assembly and activity was planned while the council suffered from its fits of laughter. Mr. Clemens was usually the source of the laughter. Anything the student council set out to do, they accomplished with flying colors. Discussion members, left or right, electric Rob Fox, bushy wig Chad Daybell, which is right here. Oh, Lordy. He ruined his life. I wonder what he was like in high school. Sky high shoes. Then you got beaming. So this would be sky high shoes. I think this is beaming. Killer collar was probably this one. Sherlock. And then earring queen. What's this? I got my chair that I forgot. It's more comfortable for when I'm watching the trial with you guys. But it's that one that makes that noise. Okay, so the next picture is National Honor Society. Which one is he in? I forget now. Is he in this one or both? Okay, he's in this one and he's in both. Wow, so he's in National Honor Society and then Creative Writing Club. Yeah, wow. That's why he's in a lot of stuff. Okay, so where is he right here? It says second to last on the last. Oh, he's right here. Right here. Make it as big as I can. There you go. So there he is. It says the National Honor Society offered service to the community in many areas this year. In November, the club prepared a large food basket and delivered it to a family in need. The NHS also offered its services to the Springville Public Library, stressing intellectual excellence in accordance with service seems to have been the society's motto. And then he's in this creative writing, which remember he is the last one on the list, so he's right up here. Right there. Looks like he's like eyeing somebody over here. Somebody over here must be saying some, I don't know. But so creative writing. Many creative writing club members were unbelievers in their own creativity until Miss McPollins, the club advisor, zany and wacky writing workshops. During these workshops, many interesting, to say the least, works of literature were produced. Club members who claimed that they could not write poetry found themselves actually writing poetry. The Creative Writing Club sparked the imagination of all its members by having them write about the experiment with new ideas. Yeah, it sure did it sure did spark Chad's imagination. Yeah, I imagined a world with zombies and light and dark people and people taking over people's bodies and uh, yeah. Well, I forget some of the other things. Well, I mean, I guess some people do believe in the whole um, under the veil or whatever, or through the veil or whatever, to see the other side and have this power to see like what's going on and see into the future. Maybe I don't know. I don't believe that stuff. He's saying he had like a near death experience, and I mean it's been a while since I was real in depth with that case where I knew all these little ins and outs, like the specific details. Hold on. He said, oh, the portals. They could go through portals to like to go to different times or visit Lori like in a like through a portal or something like that. I'm remembering. What else did he say? Oh my god, I should go refresh my memory on that because it's some crazy stuff. I don't remember it all, but yes, this creative writing definitely sparked his imagination. Oh my god, too much, too much. Okay, we have the Model UN. I don't know if he's in the top or bottom picture. No, he's not in the top. He must be in this one, the Key Club. Yep. He's the second one over from the top. Right there. So he's in the Key Club. Let's read what it is. Key Club is an international high school organization with more than 100,000 members dedicated to service and sponsored around the world by Kiwanis International, a community service organization for business and professional men. Because of the close relationship between the two organizations, Key Clubbers and Kiwanis members often enjoy close fellowship while cooperating on projects that benefit their communities as well as themselves. The next one he is in is right here. You can tell he's younger in this one. So this is the yearbook, which would span 4 years. I didn't put him in any order. I think I'm actually going backwards through him, probably. So he's probably getting younger as I'm going through, because he looks younger in this one. So let me zoom in real quick. So that's him right here. And they have worked for a total of 4 years to reach this goal. All their accomplishments, grades, and service will be compared to hundreds of others. An 11-inch times 8.5-inch folder containing bundles of certificates, report cards, and letters of recommendation openly displays their high school years. Sterling Scholars, a name which causes pride and excitement to rise in 12 exceptional individuals. Becoming a Sterling Scholar entails hard work and determination. For many weeks, a family's kitchen tables cover with dividers, glue, rewards, and report cards. These items are converted into Sterling Scholar folder, or into a Sterling Scholar folder, a folder which takes hours of typing, gluing, and cutting to mold and shape. Each scholar must also endure an interview. Questions concerning world hunger, labor unions, and musical notes are shot at the scholars. While answering the questions, each scholar is reminded to be brief yet to expound, to smile but to be serious, and to sit tall and be comfortable all at the same time. Hard work and determination indeed. The reward of being a sterling scholar may not be first prize, but rather additional pride and self confidence in one's ability. It is a chance to proudly represent Springville High and to demonstrate the knowledge gained while attending SHS. The Sterling Scholar title offers 12 individuals a shot at the stars, a glimpse at the best. National Honor Society. Let's see if we could point them out before we look at the thing. I could actually find them better when I did that than looking at the name, to be honest. There you go, right there. It's him right there. Okay, let's see. So, National Honor Society. Members of the National Honor Society are perfect examples of fine, upstanding members of the community. NHS members are selected from students that have been nominated by a faculty committee. All members must have a GPA of 3.75 or higher. Students are recognized for outstanding academic performance, leadership qualities, community service, and being a good character. All members are encouraged to submit an individual service project and to participate in a group service project. So this is a different year. We saw a different year where he was on National Honor Society, and this is a different one where he's still on it. I think this one, it was like I said, I think I'm going backwards through the years, so he's younger in this one. But yeah, he was a good student, I guess. I'm gonna take a sip of my still drinking this. Okay, so I think sports now. So he's on the basketball team. No, wait, he's this. Is he a ball boy or something? Because why does he have? He doesn't have a jersey. He's just sitting with these three. Are they either injured or are they ball boys? Looks young. Let's see what it says. I mean, look, it says varsity basketball team, front Chad Daybell. So I won't read all this, but because I think we all know what basketball is. They won when it counted. I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know why he's not in his uniform, but and he played baseball. Crazy. He was in a lot of stuff. See if we could find him in here. Yep, right there. There he is. Right here. Okay. And that's it for him. I mean, I used to have all of his pictures, like, while the case was going on, which to compare, but it's in my other computer. So, do I have any? I could just Google them real quick, but I used to have a bunch. Let's Google a few pictures so we could compare his high school. That's what I should have done. So this is that's him now. I mean, I guess we all get old. We all get old. Let me save a couple pictures. We'll do some side by sides. This is the most recent right there. Dang it. He's aged a lot since being in jail. Oh, here's another one. Look at that. Wow. Triple murder. Wow. So that's like after he's been in jail for a couple years. This is like one of his pictures before jail. I mean, not right before, but let's kind of compare a couple. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Let's do. So which one is this? So well, he's got that same mouth half open look. Okay, so let's just do a little comparison. There we go. That's the one I wanted. A little half mouth. That's that same smile. Okay. Yeah, have fun with the evil. Both evil. I really don't know who's worse. That's when he first got arrested. I mean, there you go. That's that smile with that mouth open type. All right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, it's this. Gosh, that's like the same smile, except of course he's older here and heavier. His face is a lot heavier. Ruined your life. Ruined your life. But I don't know, because if you were evil, thinking evil thoughts back then you had no hope. If you weren't and something just happened, being with Lori, you just, I don't know, whatever. She somehow influenced you, which I think he was the influencer, but I don't know if he would have done that without her. She has the history of like trying to get rid of people. I don't think he does until he met her. But yet then he was the one kind of controlling it in a way. So that's why it's like it seems like he was controlling it, but then would he have done it without her? I don't know. I don't think. But like how did she make him like want it? I don't know. Like he almost like dictated who was gonna die, or I don't know how to explain it, but uh wow. I picked the right one. They both have like their eye. Well, it's because the way he says eyes shut, because the way he's like laughing. There we go. Look at that. There's the side by side. Yep. Like I said, I think this is the most recent one that I've seen. Well, 2024. Yeah, that's the most recent that I've seen. Because when was the? I can't remember when they did the trial. His trial. That was before that, right? This is another one pretty similar. A little to the side, but I don't know. I'm comparing all these like that. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Poor Tammy. Didn't even see it coming. So what was this for? The Key Club. Man, it's just a shame. Like how many people they are basically responsible for killing. There we go. That's a good. Looks about the same face. Oh, there you go. Twins. Oh, I'm being silly. Now, the Richard Allen one. Oh, wait, there's a couple more. Hold on. Here's this one. There we go. That's actually a good, like, side by side. Okay, so now you're ready for the Richard Allen one? Let me take a sip of this. I'm having trouble staying awake. But it is 3:35 a.m. right now. And I already did 2 lives. I live streamed the Karen Reed trial this morning. And then I did the Wade live this evening. And now I'm editing at 3:35 a.m. Finishing my bang. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to show you with these restored what they look like. Pretty good, huh? So there is Chad Daybell's, and then you could actually make them in color too. So I just want to show you a few that are restored and what they look like. Now this one kind of turned out not as good. I mean, I don't know. His face kind of looks weird in that one. Okay, so I only have a couple Richard Allen's. That's all I could find. And then there's that one that is going around already from the yearbook. I mean, it's been out for a while, but I found like 3 that I've never seen that I found myself. Well, I found all these, Chad Daybell too. Okay, let me find the folder that I'll put it in. You ready? There we go. Look at that. That's a Richard Allen. Delphi guy, the Delphi convicted murderer for the Delphi murders. I know a lot of people don't think they have the right guy, but he's the one that was convicted. You know, however you want to think, that's fine, but he was convicted at the trial. Which, yes, I mean, you know, sometimes they do get it wrong. I'm not saying they did or didn't. I'm just saying he's the one that was convicted, and that is him. And he is, oh shoot. See, you could save him two different ways. I could have saved it where I've saved the whole page like Chad. And then for some reason at first I did it this way, so it just saved the picture. I could go back and find it from the book and then save it a different way, but I don't even think we'll need to. He's right there. You can tell. Right there, it's kind of blurry, but so he played football. And then there's one more. Right there. Okay, so here's Richard Allen's restored. And then I'll show you the colored one. Oh, here's the one that was going around that I didn't find it. I don't know where. It was just going around online. One of his yearbooks. But obviously he's older in this one than the other ones. I mean, you could definitely see it's him. That one's so blurry. Hmm. I mean, look, yeah, it's crazy how. Oh, I mean, I guess it's not that crazy, of course. I was gonna say it's crazy how much a person can look like themselves. Duh. Well, duh, that is you. You're. I'm so silly. But sometimes people don't though. It's crazy because like sometimes who was it that I was like, I knew it had to be them, but it was almost like I couldn't believe it. It was like, oh, wait, that doesn't even look like the same person. I can't think of who it was. I feel like it was somebody on a live we were going through, and I was like, oh my God, that doesn't even look like the same person. Does anybody remember who we were talking about? So yeah, he's got a very unique nose for some reason. I mean, I say unique in a way where it's like not like it's that different or weird or anything, but it's like it's very distinctive. I mean, you could like look. I don't know how to describe it because it's like really weird or anything. It's just distinctive where you just tell he's got it. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is. So I'm tired, so shut up. And then bridge guy. Is this bridge guy? I always think back, you know, like when I'm looking at old pictures, whether it's like a victim or the murderer, or I guess depending on, it could be anybody, depending on like what I'm looking at and what I'm thinking about. It's like, but especially for this right now, back then, like what was he thinking? Could he only have ever imagined what was going to happen? And how many years from then, now he's in freaking jail or prison now, and what he's gone through, and you know, if for those of you that believe that he did it, like for him to have maybe have done some like murder two innocent women, like thinking like back then, could he have ever thought he could do that? Did he ever have urges to do that? Like any inkling? Or for those of you that think he's innocent, I mean, bad luck, horrible luck. I still think they have the right guy. I know people don't like that opinion, but I mean, I do think I know there's a lot of weird things. I give you that, and there's a lot of crappy stuff that Carroll County's done. But with all that being said, I still think they got the right guy. But you know, as I said, I think because I mean, there are still some things where it's just like, but you know, when I'm still leaning towards yes, that's him. definitely. Wow. Exactly. Now I wish we could say that the bridge guy was that much certainty without any doubts.